Hey everybody, how are you? I have been missing for a while. I know. I just haven't been feeling well. So that's why I'm not on as much as I used to be. Um got a bunch of things going on right now with this thyroid nodule, my TMJ, and I think I may have an infected gum. So I'm thinking it's all a combination of why I'm in so much pain on the right side of my face. So we're gonna have to take care of one thing at a time. So yeah, I've been waiting all week to hear from the ENT specialist, and my doctor put that through as an urgent referral. And I called them yesterday. They said they didn't have all the information, even though I had called my surgeon's office to ask about the referral. And they told me yesterday that they had sent all the information over to the ENT specialist. Called the ENT specialist and they said, no, we're still waiting on the pathology report and the lab results. And I'm like, how strange. You'd think that my surgeon's office would have sent that all over. So when I called yesterday at 2 o'clock, they said, we will call over there right away to get you know, those papers that we need and we'll call you back. I called them back today at 2 o'clock, the ENT specialist, and they said, well, we just requested that at 12 o'clock today. Really? I called yesterday at 2. So this is taking longer than it should, and I'm not happy about it, but what can you do? These things happen. So who knows? Hopefully, they will call me next week, and hopefully, I can get an appointment pretty quickly because we need to get this over with. I'm going to have them look in my ears since they are ENT people. Like I said, I've got TMJ. I think that my gum is infected. It looks pretty swollen, and the nodule. And I think it's just all a combination of all this pain that's been going on. So the ENT doctor can probably, make sure that my ear's okay. And I see the dentist on February 22nd. So I mean, it's all going to get taken care of, but I think the fact that it's all going on all at the same time just isn't helping me. So, anyhow, yeah, I have missed two sing streams because of all this pain I've been in. And even besides the infected gum and the TMJ, I've been having the sore throats for months, as you know. I've been having the hoarse throat, especially when I'm singing in the lower register. It's so hoarse and groggy all the time. And my surgeon said, these are definitely signs that this nodule has to come out. So that's what's been going on with me as far as that. And you see Miss Winnie is back there and now she's coming down here. What you doing? Just a pussycat? She is up to her old stuff. I think she just has a sensitive stomach. She's starting to vomit her food again. And she's got that cough every once in a while. So I'm keeping an eye on her. But her coat is getting very naughty. So I have some coconut oil. I had looked up what to do for, knots and mats. And coconut oil does work. It takes a couple of days, but eventually those knots loosen up and then I can brush them out and she's okay. So I think both of us just aren't feeling well these days. Although she doesn't show any signs of being sick, her eyes are bright. Her voice is fine. It's not raspy or anything. I think it could just be allergies with her, probably. You know, um, Living with hardwood floors is very, very tough. It gets very dusty in here. So I'm thinking that's probably what's going on with her cough. But I'm keeping an eye on her. She's like I'm saying, her eyes are bright. The only thing, her coat is still shiny. It's just very naughty. And she's a long-haired cat, so that happens. So that's what's going on with us. Not much else really. I've just been hanging out. The weather's been awful. We've had snow on the ground for quite a while. I just went out to get my mail And I just couldn't believe that the things I had ordered from Amazon were put in my mailbox because I had ordered cat food for her. I'm actually getting the long hair cat food from Iams from Amazon, and it's like 10.49 for that size of a bag, and I ordered some garbage bags. So, and they put that all in the mailbox, and I'm like, how could that all fit? But it did, it fit. I was really, really surprised. Took me 2 days to get out there because I just haven't been feeling good. And it's been icy out there, but now it's getting nice and slushy. So, it's starting to, melt out there. It's been in the 40s today, which is amazing. I'm so glad that will, melt all that ice that's on the ground. It wasn't too bad going to the mailbox, so I did okay. And my arms were full, so I couldn't use my cane as much on the way back. But I was able to walk pretty well. So as far as my weight, I've gone down maybe about 3 pounds. Looking very puffy, but I really think it has a lot to do with what's going on with my mouth and all of this. So yeah, I am looking pretty puffy. But I got on the scale and I lost 3 pounds this week. So I'm happy about that. And I had done a big Instacart order and I got some hamburger meat and some chicken chicken breast tenders that I have in the freezer right now because I cooked up the hamburgers first and I'll have those for a couple of days and then I'll cook up the chicken tenders and then I'll have that. So, yeah. So, yeah. So that really is about all that's going on. Like I say, I haven't been able to do sing streams because my throat's been hurting so bad. And I did a couple of recordings that I would hoped to share on the sing stream, but I never made it onto the sing streams. And poor Shimmer's having internet problems. She hasn't been able to do shares very well. So, it's just not been the greatest week for thing streams, it sounds like. So, anyways, that's about it. Not much else is going on. I'm just watching YouTube a lot. I am hooked on these games on my phone. What is called June's Journey, and I love it. It's so much fun. It's one of those, where you have to find the hidden, not hidden objects, but just, you get a scene and then the objects will come up on the bottom and you just have to find them and click on them and then you gain points and stuff and then you have an island where you have an estate and you can buy things to put on the estate. It's a fun game. I love that one. And then of course Jigsaw Escapes, that's all one word. It has puzzles that you can do and you can do different levels. You can do beginner level, advanced. I'm doing the intermediate. I love puzzles. I've always been very good at puzzles. So I can probably get one done within 10 minutes. I mean, it's just so much fun and it's so addictive. And then the third one is what's it called? Project Runaway, I think. That one is a little bit more harder because what you're basically doing is you are making over a person, okay, like a very plain person, and you're also making over their room, like if they're in a lab or they're in a room or something, and you have to do the matching games, where you've got to, three in a row, whatever that type of thing is. You have to do that to get points so that you can make over your people, right? But the items in the makeover section are so expensive. It's like a lot of them are like 600 coins. And every time that you finish a puzzle, the match and whatever, you only get 300 points. So that was a little bit harder for me. It takes a long time to get up to 600 points. And when, if you want to put a dress on your person and it costs 600 coins, it's not money, it's just you're gaining those coins as you play. So that one I don't like as much as the others. Gardenscapes is fun. I like that one too. It's another one of those where there's a mansion and you're fixing up the mansion and you're adding decorations and cleaning up and all that kind of thing. And it kind of has the same puzzle where you have to go to play this game, and then as you gain coins in that game, you can buy things in the mansion, but that's much easier. Okay, it's easier. It's only like 2 points for each thing or 3 points, and it's easier to get those points in that game as opposed to Project Runaway. I'm getting a little discouraged with Project Runaway, but that's basically what I do all day long. I play on the phone with those games, and I watch YouTube. Most of my YouTube is true crime and keeping up with the tragedy pimps. It's entertaining. It's annoying, but it's just to see how people are so strange and so full of themselves and so much exploitation of victims in true crime cases. It's crazy. I don't need to talk about it. You've all heard me complain about Molly Golightly and Bullhorn Betty, and all them weird people who just they think they're helping cases and they're not. They're just interfering. So, but I have my favorite channels. I also watch beauty channels. It's not all true crime. I watch beauty channels. I watch animal channels. Adam McIntyre, of course, the drama commentary channels. I love Peter Mon and I love Adam. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Um, all of my markers have come in that I ordered at Christmas time. They came from China, so it took them a long time to get here. So, yeah, and I've had a bad tooth up front for a while. It was chipped a little bit, but then when I fell in July, it got even more chipped, and now this tooth is pretty much split in the front. Ugh, I'm going to the dentist on February 22nd. So I don't know what we can do about that. I mean, my dad had bad teeth too. He was always at the dentist. So I think I kind of inherited his bad teeth. And I don't know if you're aware, but when you're older and you're on Medicare alone doesn't have dental care. But if you sign up for like an Advantage plan, like I did, I've got a Health Advantage plan through UVM, and they cover dental, I mean, up to $1,000, which isn't very much. But at least, I can get to the dentist and have my mouth looked at and see, what's going on. And all my teeth are bad. I've lost a lot of teeth in the back simply because, lots of time I don't have dental insurance. And that is a problem in America. Dental insurance is so expensive. And if you don't have it, you don't have the money to go to the dentist. And, sometimes I see people make fun of people with, they'll say they have one tooth or something. It's rough. It's really, really rough to keep your teeth in good shape if you don't have dental insurance or if you don't have a good job where you make a lot of money and you can afford to go and have crowns and all that put on. What happened with this back tooth was that it was really bad. I wanted it to get pulled out. And the dentist said, no, I'd rather not pull it out because then you'll have trouble chewing. So what happened was they did a root canal. And then once the root canal was done, I was out of money because it was a $1,500 plan. I didn't have the money to put the crown on. So that was a waste of time. And then eventually I had to have it pulled 2 years ago because it had gotten really bad and it was hurting so bad. So, and I've got an infected tooth up here. I mean, it's like, well, maybe not infected, but it's bad. And so I've always been subconscious about my teeth, but what can you do? It happens, it just happens. That's life, you know. I keep it real here, you know how hard it is to get older and live on a limited budget. It is what it is, you just have to do the best you can, budget accordingly, and that's what I've done. So like I said to everybody, I've downsized my bills. I got rid of the cable and just kept the internet since I do have my YouTube channel and I do like to watch the internet a lot. So, and yeah, my hair, I just washed it and I need a haircut so bad. It's really in bad shape, but anywho, those are the trials and tribulations of Miss Glow. And I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you had a great week and that you're keeping safe and healthy. I had the flu for about 7 days. It wasn't fun. I finally got better though, thank goodness. So that's about it. I hope everybody's doing great, and I hope to be back a little bit more than I have been. I've made some shorts, and my shorts are doing really well. So, yeah, I'm going to keep doing that because it seems to be getting a lot of views, which is great. I mean, I've been here for 3 years and I'm almost up to 700 subscribers. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. And I will do my best to put a little more content on this channel. I hope y'all are doing great. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.